This is Alan Smith bringing you another edition of the Southwest Florida Daily Tour of Homes and Foreclosures for Southwest Florida, including the areas of Naples, Bonita Beach, Fort Myers Beach, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and of course our award-winning Sanibel Captiva Islands. My name is Alan Smith. You can reach us at 239-872-7736. I'm the broker with Dowing, Frye down here in Southwest Florida. We're the largest and #1 brokerage down here. We sell more homes. We have more listings than any other broker in Southwest Florida, and I would simply be honored to help you with all your mortgage and or your home buying or home selling needs. Well, I thought I would do this report. Trulia had asked me to give an article, so I'm going to do an article for Trulia and one of the other big internet home information on the most overlooked home-related tax deductions. I just finished it. I'll go over it with you here. Let's take a look. You know, my friends at Kiplinger recently reported a list of almost 24 of the most overlooked tax deductions, and we discovered that quite a few are home-related. A couple of them even expired but were revived retroactively recently by Congress. Hope you didn't throw any of your receipts away. Hey, see if you've overlooked any opportunities to save on your taxes this year. State sales taxes, including on major home improvements. If you think the deduction for state sales taxes expired in 2011, you're right. But a bill approved just this past January 1st restored it, and the restoration is retroactive. Even if you use the standardized IRS sales tax deduction calculator to determine whether and how much state sales tax to deduct, you can also add specific big-ticket purchases, including major home improvements. Just be sure to check out the IRS restrictions on those specific items first. Refinancing points, including previous refi points when you refinance. This is a little complicated, but here it goes. When you refinance a loan for the first time, the points are deductible with the caveat. You can't deduct them all at once, as you can with an initial home purchase. Rather, your tax-deductible points must be spread out over the life of the loan. But if you've refinanced, and indeed many people have refinanced multiple times to take advantage of fast-dropping rates, you could get a tidy deduction as a result of that delayed gratification. You get to deduct the remaining undeductible points on the previous loan. That's because you're essentially cutting short the life of your loan, paying it off all at once in order to refinance. Isn't that a hoot? Good deal. One exception, though, is if you refinance with the same lender. Then you roll those remaining undeducted points in any new points and again spread out over the total of that loan term. Another tax deduction I see a lot of people missing is energy-saving home improvements. Tax credits for some energy-efficient home improvements officially expired at the end of 2011, but we hope that you didn't toss away your receipts because Congress recently revised them, retroactive to 2012. And these are credits, not mere deductions, meaning more money in your pocket. You can save up to $500 on your taxes for energy-saving upgrades. Check out the Federal Energy Star website for details on which home improvements you may be eligible for. Another one is charitable donations. Don't forget household items you might have donated throughout the year. As long as they were in good condition, Goodwill has a helpful PDF that estimates the value of commonly donated items, including household items like lamps, VCRs, DVD players, computers, desks, dressers, and all of that kind of stuff. And finally, moving expenses to take off on your first job. If you're a new job and you're at least 50 miles from your old home, you can deduct the cost of getting yourself and your household items there. Kiplinger says including 23 cents a mile plus parking and tolls if you drove your own car, and you don't have to itemize to take the deductions. Remember, folks, for those of you who are buying homes here in Southwest Florida, that is income generation that you're going to have to report on your taxes for income gained as part of your rental. But also, it's a great way to write off your entire vacation to come down here to check on your investment. So you can write off your plane fare and your trip and your holiday and your vacation and your food and all of that stuff that has to go along with that, which is probably the #1 best reason that you need to be buying real estate now here in Southwest Florida, so that not only can you not be paying, basically if you're paying anything in IRS taxes, you should be looking for a way to offset those taxes and pay zero at the end of the year. And a great way to do that is to be able to write off your vacations to come down here in Southwest Florida, take a look at your investments and those sorts of things, and you can write off your whole trip. Again, I'm not a tax accountant, and for any of this information that I've given you today or any other questions you may have, please consult your tax accountant or a tax attorney to find out all the particulars on anything that I've mentioned here or any questions you may have. Well, I hope that gave you some information, and I hope that was some value to you, and you found one or two things that maybe you can save a couple extra dollars on your taxes this year. This is Alan Smith coming to you from sunny Southwest Florida. Please visit us at www.livinginswfloridaspelledout.com, where you can search every home listed by every broker, bank, foreclosure, short sale, and for sale by owner here in Southwest Florida. Or best, you can sign up for our Market Watch, which will sift and sort through all those listings, match them to exactly what you're looking for, and then email them to you every single day. By the way, just a reminder, if you're coming to town within the next 60 days, we need to work with you to make sure that you got your pre-approval letter, you got your cash in the bank letter, documentation letter, and so we can start hand-picking homes and going through those homes for you so that when you get here, all your homework is done and you can hit the ground running. Because if you show up on Monday not having any of your homework done, and you look at homes all week long and you want to make an offer by Friday, the best homes that you looked at Monday and Tuesday, and I can assure you they'll be the best homes because we'll pick them out for you, happens every time, the first top 2 picks that you have will already be sold within that week's time frame. I guarantee it. It happens to almost every client, and I could get their testimonials to tell you. So please, 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 if you're coming within the next 60 days, give us a call. Let's get you set up. Let's make sure that you take advantage and get the home of your dreams in the best buy that you possibly can. Give us a call, 239-872-7736. This is Alan Smith wishing you a warm, sunny Southwest Florida day. Bye-bye now.